The first time that I heard about EverSkies was on May 26th, 2020, when a member of the management team reached out to me and asked me if I would check out their game. I've previously covered adjacent games like Virtual Popstar, and they thought that I may be interested. I checked it out, and it inspired my video about why I don't play Virtual Popstar anymore, but why I was looking forward to EverSkies. I played it pretty regularly for about a month, but the development's slow. They only have one developer working on the project, and my interest waned. I did, however, check in about once a month since then. In November, when I checked in, there were 2 users online, and I was a little sad, and I said to myself, well, while some games make it, most of them don't. Imagine my shock on December 2nd when I logged in and there were 3,000 users online. I immediately went to the Discord to see if it was a glitch, and it wasn't. I asked the now wildly active Discord what happened, and the answer was TikTok. EverSkies went viral on TikTok. I was hit by the most ridiculous wave of nostalgia while looking at these because they remind me of early 2000s MySpace and the type of content the young people were producing back then. So I'm incredibly excited to see this, and if you found this channel by searching EverSkies on YouTube because you found EverSkies on TikTok, then welcome. On this channel, I've covered such sites as Virtual Popstar, and in my personal life, I've played doll dress-up games such as Dolls Mania. You're joining a long tradition of browser-based dress-up games. For the rest of you, let's talk a little bit about what EverSkies is and what the game model looks like. As my description so far implies, it is largely a doll dress-up game, which means that every character has an avatar, a base avatar that they start with. They could buy or design and sell clothing to customize their avatar with. When you're browsing through the shop, you may think, some of these clothes are provocative for tweens to be dressing up with. The role of doll dress-up games societally is that they help teens, young people, learn how they would like to express themselves by being able to experiment in a safe space with clothing that may be more provocative or outside what is deemed acceptable in their immediate real life. So yes, you're going to come across all kinds of weird clothing, and you might think to yourself this is inappropriate for young people, but it's actually a really safe way for them to experiment with things that they themselves don't know if they're comfortable with. And most people aren't ever going to dress up like their avatars. This is a good opportunity for them to see what's out there and what they like without actually harming themselves or making their parents super angry. Self-expression and creativity doesn't end on EverSkies with doll dress-up. Users can also customize their profile and upload and sell clothing designs for avatars or magazines that they develop on-site in the magazine editor. All of the magazines are moderated by the on-site moderators before they're published. Users generate currency by either commenting on the forums or playing the games or selling their designs. For this final section, I want to talk a little bit of insider baseball and talk about the metrics and what it looks like from my perspective when a website has this kind of sudden peak in popularity. So the first place we're going to look at is my YouTube channel. I had EverSkies tags on my videos, so that in a way was kind of like a sensor that would be able to capture an uptick in search activity. So if we look at the last 28 days on my YouTube channel, on November 30th, we see a spike in EverSkies searches. EverSkies has had more views on my channel in the last 28 days than Mara Pet's or Neopet's YouTube searches. That's huge considering that those are very well-established games. This is a search that's coming from interest being generated on TikTok. That's incredibly exciting. I love to see that. The next place we're going to look is Google Trends. Google Trends is Google's search algorithm indexing content by category, and we're going to look first at general search activity, and we could see that on November 30th there is a peak in EverSkies search activity, and whilst it has declined, it is still out searching Neopets and Flight Rising. That could be because most users, when they want to go to Flight Rising or Neopets, they just type it directly into their search bar, while EverSkies has a new round of first-time activity where people are browsing and doing research and signing up, so they're not going directly to the website. The next map that I'm going to show you is regions. We could see that EverSkies has taken over the majority of the country. This is for the last 7 days, and EverSkies is covering more ground than Flight Rising or Neopet's popularity. This is incredible to see, and I hope that they're able on the EverSkies team to maintain this momentum and take advantage of it. I'm really happy to see this kind of development on a game that is up and coming. We're in the middle of a pandemic still. We're not going to really see things let up until the summer of 2021, most likely. So I think we can anticipate some of this energy maintaining through the spring, at least. If you are an EverSkies player, go ahead and leave me a comment letting me know what you think of all of this and what you're most excited about on the game. If you're not playing EverSkies, but you've played games like it, go ahead and let me know in the comments what your favorite things about this genre are. And most importantly, if you don't play EverSkies, you have no interest in it, and you're just watching it because this is a video I published, like, thank you so much. I love you guys. And you make me feel like so validated and supported every time I release a video that's not directly related to your interests and you watch it. It's like, it's so cool. Thank you for everything that you do. You guys are the best, and I will see you again soon. I've been working on like a Neopets Kiko video since July, so we'll see if that happens. No promises, but yeah. Stay healthy, stay safe, don't go outside. Bye.